Thank you for joining us on this journey as we navigate the murky waters of trafficking. For this episode, we will go for a shallow dive into the world of trafficking in general. Our aim for this episode is to give you an idea on how broad this issue really is and how, unfortunately, we all deal with the impact of trafficking on a daily basis.
Let's get things started. First, we will explain some concepts. You will hear us use the words illegal and illicit a lot. The meaning of these two words is similar, but not exactly the same. The term illegal means that something is explicitly against the law and subject to legal punishment. The word illicit refers to acts and actions that may or may not be illegal, but they are disapproved and considered inappropriate by society. Now, since this podcast series is about trafficking, let's also work out what we mean here. The term trafficking is a broad term covering various illicit activities. The term itself refers to the act of buying or selling goods or even humans illegally. Trafficked goods include arms, drugs, live animals, cigarettes, or other goods not approved for export or import by the European Union. Unfortunately, illicit flows also include human trafficking. Human trafficking is the act of transporting or forcing people in order to benefit from their work or service, typically in the form of forced labor or sexual exploitation. Perhaps human trafficking feels like a remote topic for you. However, many consumer goods on our online and offline store shelves are at an extremely high risk of being made with forced labor.
We'll give you some facts and numbers. The International Organization for Migration estimated in 2021 that over 27 million people are victims of forced labor globally. A significant portion of this group involves humans that are being trafficked overseas. A disturbing fact is that products that have been produced by these 27 million trafficked persons often end up in our store shelves. According to the international human rights group Walk Free, the G20 countries are currently importing more than 438 billion euros worth of products annually that are at risk of being produced through modern slavery.
According to Walk Free, the top import products at risk from modern slavery include electronics, fish, coffee, cocoa, and clothes. Some clothing retailers, whose supply chain has been investigated on contamination with modern slave labor, include Temu, Nike, Adidas, and Shein. A harsh reality, and it underscores the need of transparency and regulation in our supply chains to combat human trafficking.
Speaking of consumer products, let's switch gears and move on to the trafficking of counterfeit goods. This is another issue that has widespread economic and social impacts.
Absolutely. And it is not just luxury items. Everything from electronics to pharmaceuticals can be counterfeited and trafficked. These fake products are often sold on online platforms by anonymous third-party sellers or dropshippers. Due to the products not adhering to EU safety regulations, they can cause serious health and safety risks.
And with the global counterfeit goods market estimated to be worth hundreds of billions, it is a criminal enterprise we cannot afford to ignore. Besides the safety risks posed by the products themselves, it is also important to follow the financial flows behind the trafficking of illegal and counterfeit products. UNIFAB is the French Association for the Promotion and Defense of Intellectual Property. In an international report, UNIFAB states that trade in counterfeit products even finances terrorist organizations.
Now, how do all these illicit goods find their way into Europe? The sea often serves as a vehicle for illegal trade. According to Interpol, over 90% of the world's goods are transported overseas. As such, maritime routes also account for the majority of the international trade in illicit goods. As we can see, maritime trafficking is a multifaceted issue that requires global cooperation and strict enforcement of marine laws. This is what the MARIT-D project deals with. If you are curious about our project, please visit our website www.marit-d.eu.
Now, thank you for tuning in. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can find us on LinkedIn as Marit-D. In our next episode, we'll delve deeper into drug trafficking. My name is Vivian.
And I am Sarah. Thank you for listening. We hope to see you again next time.